Becoming Area C3 Director, Competent Communicator, Competent Leader, Belinda Wee, with the topic Meeting Roles and Responsibilities. Meeting Roles and Responsibilities, Belinda Wee.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Seki. May I shut this off? Alright, today we'll be talking about meeting roles and responsibilities. What are the meeting roles and responsibilities in a club level? Let me share with you. These are the meeting roles and responsibilities in a club level. First, you have a Toastmaster. It can be a Toastmaster of the day or a Toastmaster of the evening, depending on the time of the day. And you have Topic Master, which is creatively and funnily done by our Toastmaster Chong just now, Leonard Chong just now. And speakers, you have speakers like Srinivas and Lee and Jeannie Ya just now, right? And you have General Evaluator, who is none other than our May Ong. And speech evaluators, they will come later as the General Evaluator take over the time. And we have Timer, which is Jerry, Grammarian, which is Casey, Our Counter, which is Pretty. All right, thank you. So what does a Toastmaster of the day do? A Toastmaster of the day practically sets the stage for a club meeting. They are also being called as the MC of the day. Their objective is to arouse the crowd and make it more happening. So their leadership skill is in planning, preparation, organization, time management, facilitation, motivation, and team building skills. All these roles and meeting responsibilities are available in here. You will be able to see, when you are a Toastmaster, you will be able to see the project that you'll be dealing with in certain roles. So as a Toastmaster, you will be having a project in planning, preparation, and all that. So after each time when you have done, complete, you will be tick. Okay, you will set a date and tick, and according to the project, sometimes you have to complete 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 3, something like that. So when you are a Toastmaster, a new Toastmaster, when you join Toastmaster, you will be given this manual, which is called the Competent Leadership, because all these roles are a part of your leadership. A Toastmaster also has to check with the speakers, the timer on the speakers about their speech title, to confirm with their speech title, if their project number, and all that. A Toastmaster also sometimes will be given the role to prepare an agenda. All right? It depends on club. So to be a better Toastmaster, here are some of the resources you can find in Toastmasters International website. Okay. And as a Topic Master, what does a Topic Master do is, as presented by Chong, Leonard Chong just now, is to prepare an impromptu speech, an impromptu topic or topics for the speakers to speak on for 1 to 2 minutes. And their leadership skill are planning, preparation, organization, time management, and facilitation. Also, in order to be a good Topic Master, here are the resources you may find in Toastmasters International website. speaker, a project speaker, you are to do your speech according to your manuals. Okay? When you join Toastmaster, you are also given a competent communication manual, which consists of 10 projects, 10 project speeches, from ice breaking, how to say it, organize your speech, and stuff like that. And when after you have completed all the 10 project speeches, you will be selecting your advanced manual. There are 15 advanced manuals, and each manual consists of 5 projects. So as a speaker, you prepare your project speech according to your manuals. And a speaker will polish their communication skill and their leadership skill in planning, organization, and time management. To be a better speaker, these are the project manuals that you can look up to and prepare accordingly. As a general evaluator, which is May Ong, her role as a general evaluator is to observe the meeting of a club before, during, and after. And then she will give her evaluation with a panel of evaluators, supported by her panel of evaluators and technical teams such as grammarian, timer, and R-counter. The leadership role of a general evaluator is critical thinking, planning, organization, time management, motivation, and team building. Unfortunately, I could not find any resources that can help support this role to perform better. And speech evaluators. A speech evaluators basically provide a feedback for their speakers to improve further in a sandwich method. What is a sandwich method? In Toastmasters, a sandwich method means you provide a good feedback of what the speaker did well. Then secondly, you provide what the speaker can do better. And last of all, what the speaker did well again, and conclusion. So as a speech evaluator, your leadership skill is polishing your listening, critical thinking, providing feedback, and motivation. Also, resources available here. As a timer, timer's role is very important because without the timer, the club meeting can run on and on and on and on until someone gets bored and just left the club meeting, correct? So a timer's role is to make sure all the speakers perform their speaking slots on time, we start on time, and ends the meeting on time. So for a timer, their role is to make sure to first check with the project speakers what their timing is. Alright? Otherwise, if the timer doesn't look for the speaker to check on the time, the speaker has to go to the timer to brief them on the time given. Alright? Now, as a grammarian, what does a grammarian do? Anyone? Just now, Casey has read his rule. Okay, a grammarian is to introduce the word of the day and make the guests and members try to use the word of the day as often as they can. Also, a grammarian's role is to highlight what words are the words that impress them, and what are the words that are pronounced. It basically checks our pronunciation, the usage of words, the good words usage and stuff like that. So our leadership skill, it checks on the leadership skill for listening, critical thinking, providing feedback, motivation, and time management. For resources, you can check from TI, the word of the day. R counter, like Pretty says just now. Oops, I got an R. So basically an R counter is to check for the words that has no meaning in our speeches. Alright, that doesn't add value to our speeches, such as so, la, and stuff like that. So it teaches the R counter to be a better listener. Sometimes in a club meeting, they do have invocator. They do have an invocator or a humor master. What does an invocator do? It's basically to motivate the club members and guests. And a humor master is to humor everyone. So the name says it all. But in Five Mastery and Mac Toastmasters club meeting, we do not have that. I've been to Extol, they have invocator. And previously, Mac Toastmasters has humor master as well,
We do
right?
have both.
Yeah,
Just
you do
today
have
we don't
both.
have.
Yeah, it's just
Because
that
I was doing a speech.
now we know. For him to practice.
No, just kidding. We do. Next meeting. Yeah.
Okay. So, in the meeting roles and responsibilities, also including club officers, as you can see from the agenda, alright? As you can see from the agenda, we have Mac Toastmasters club officers, and the role players, we have Five Mastery Toastmasters president giving the opening speech and stuff like that. So these club officers are also important to help support in a club meeting as well. And when you are a club officer of a meeting, this is the handbook that you will receive. As the Sergeant at Arms, what does the Sergeant at Arms do is they are the inventory. They take care of inventories and help set up the room. And they are the first person to arrive in the club meeting as well as the last person to leave the club meeting, because they have sometimes after the club meeting they have to set the room back to its original state, but most of the time it's just leave it as is. All right, and they have to prepare the lights, the projectors, and whatever equipments that a speaker needs during the speech presentation. A president is very important in a club meeting because they are the ones, they are the role model, and they are the head. It's just like our prime minister. If our prime minister is not good, what happened? So a president is just like our prime minister. All right, they have to head every meeting. Vice President of Education basically and technically has to overlook everything from finding role players, doing the agenda, sometimes organizing club speeches, club contests, and stuff like that. They are the backbone of a club meeting. A vice president of public relations is basically looking after the website, the fan page of the Facebook, and also go to clubbing in order to let people know more about the club they are from. A vice president of membership is basically to find more members. A secretary is to take down minutes, and also they are very important because they are the person to take down every minute of the meeting, and a treasurer. A treasurer basically takes care of money. That's all.
with the money.
In conclusion, coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is a progress. But working together is a success. This is really true in a club meeting especially. And I hope this gives you some insight of the meeting roles and responsibilities. Thank you.